Hello, Jim. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through how to do the blog. So this is what we have right now as far as the blog goes. So what we can do is log in, which is wp-admin. So you got your URL, taxmanCometh.net/wp-admin. This will take you to the WordPress dashboard. You'll type in your username and then you type in your password. Log in. So this will get you in here, and then this right here says posts. You can go to all to view them. So you've got 2 posts right now. And so if you want to add one, you go here, you press the add new button, and you enter the title. So let's just do something like Taxman Cometh Movie. And then you type within here. So I'm just going to go and get some content. And I'm just going to put some content in here. And so say if you would like a image, you can click. So right here, say I want an image to the left here. So I add media. And say for instance this is your image that you'd like. Well, you click on it, and then over here you've got some options. So the alignment, so if I want it over on the right side of the screen, I'd align it right. In this case I think I'll do left. We don't need it to link to anywhere, so we're going to do none. And then you can choose your size here. So if you want it to be small, medium, or full size. So say for instance we just want it to be medium. So we'll insert this. And as you can see, it added the tag for your image. You don't need to do anything with that. So and here you have categories. This button right here, you can add new categories. So say you want this in movie, in a movie category. So you'd add it. Now this will always be here. So now we're going to have it in the category of movie. You can also add tags. So there are quite a few in here, so you might want to add media, you know, you can add as many as you like. Or you can add more here. This would be like a tag here. So I'll add that to there. And from there we've got our category selected. We've got some some tags for it. And so from here, all we need to do is publish. Once we've published this post, we can go back to our main page, which you could also do this here, and you could view post. And so this is what your post that you just did, or that we just did, shows up as. So that's all that you need to know for that. And if you wanted to go back and you missed something, you can click on this button up here, edit post, and say you know you didn't want something here. You can delete it, and then this is like save. So you update. Now your post is updated. As far as these other things over here, you really don't need to worry too much about this kind of stuff over here. I'd just leave it alone, since you're only really interested in doing the blog over here and selecting your categories, your tags, and inserting an image. So if you wanted an image to be you know, aligned over to the right, you can go add media, and say you want this. We want it over to the right, and we don't want it to link to anywhere. Medium, we'll insert that. Update. Oh, it looked like it had a little hiccup here. Let's do this again. So let's select this, right, no link, medium, insert. So that inserted that right there. Update. And so now we've got this image in here also. Now you could also, you know, you're like, oh, you know, that's too big. You could go here and you could make this a different size. So now it's smaller, it kind of fits in there a little bit better. Not that this is the image that you'd be using, but you can also go here and say you don't want any of these. Well, you can upload, select, and then you can go and from your computer choose an image. So wherever you may have an image kept. So say I want to use something like this. Well, then I just open it, and now it's in here along with the other ones. We'll delete that one. So that should be it. Let's go over here and say you didn't like one of the posts. There's a button here called trash. So now if we were to go back to here, we now no longer have that. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.